Want to win prizes while watching football? Here's how. Football just got a whole lot more exciting with Match Bingo, the game where watching football actually wins you rewards. Here's how it works. Before kickoff, you'll get a Match Bingo card. Instead of numbers, it's filled with all the moments we love and hate. Whether it's yellow cards, corners, offsides, VAR, penalties, even a bit of stoppage time drama. As the game goes on, you'll tick them off one by one. Hit a line, shout bingo, and you're in the running for prizes. More boxes you complete, the bigger chances you got to win. We're talking football merch, matchday gear, vouchers, and loads more. Every game you play gives you another shot at winning. And the best part, it's free to sign up. So that Monday night mid-table clash suddenly has you on the edge of your seat because you just need one more corner to win. Even a goalless draw becomes nail-biting when there's a prize on the line. And the best part of it is free to sign up. Play along, compete with your mates, and win real prizes with Match Bingo. Scan the QR code on the screen and click the link in the description to get started today. Make Match Bingo a winner. What's going on, people? It's your boy Tops back again for another match review. Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. Before I get into it, big up Match Bingo for sponsoring this match review. If you want to get involved, just scan the QR code, click the link in the description. It's free to play. It's free to sign up. Put a little deposit down, a little £2 here or there, and you can win £200, £300. It's absolutely amazing, man. So make sure you click onto that if you want to get involved. Now, let's get into the game, man. I'll go into the game. I've seen that, obviously, the starting lineup. Happy to see Eze start. Happy to see Madueke start. And happy to see Gyökeres up front as well. Obviously, the only kind of caveat was Marino in that midfield. Obviously, again, there was a lot of kind of discourse on how Marino played. Obviously, in the Liverpool game, very defensive. And kind of the lineup was obviously, again, there. But he did have a good international break, scoring 4 goals in 2 games. So I felt, you know what, maybe you could give it a little bit more of a chance to see what he actually comes up with. And I thought in the game, he actually played pretty well. Overall, to be fair, I feel like his kind of role in the game was more kind of someone that can kind of keep the ball, kind of control it. He was having a few kind of flicks and tricks and a couple of 1-2s that were really, really good. But yeah, going into the game and to how we started the game, I felt like, again, you could see that the Arsenal were a bit kind of not as sharp as maybe before the international break in terms of there's a few like sloppy passes were from Eze or Calafiori or who else was doing it, man? Timber was doing it as well. In that kind of early 20 minutes of the game, I feel like, again, we weren't really getting kind of to grips with kind of actually building up really, really smoothly, which again is understandable considering we've just come back from an international break. Again, we've still got new players as well, so again the chemistry is not going to be A1 straight away, so I understood that as well. But yeah, and then obviously the game kind of changed for me personally when Odegaard actually went off injured again with that same kind of shoulder injury, and I feel like, again, we're seeing lessons, and this is one thing I will say about obviously Mikel Arteta and not only him, kind of the medical staff. We're kind of seeing lessons now. You're seeing it with Saka getting another hamstring injury. We're seeing it with Odegaard, again, kind of being, you could say that he's been rushed back, really, having the same kind of problem with his shoulder that he injured against Leeds. With these guys, man, give them enough time, more than enough time. We've now built a squad, in my opinion, that can deal without having Saka, Saliba, and Odegaard for a period of time if they need it to recover properly through these injuries. Again, he tried to obviously play on, which again, something he did similarly against Leeds. He had to come off in that situation, and Ethan Nwaneri came on. I thought Ethan had a very good game. I think in that center of the pitch. So one thing I do like about Ethan compared to Odegaard is that he looks for the ball on the half term all the time, and then because he's got that dribbling ability, because he's got that strength on the ball, he can have a drive with the ball into space where obviously, again, defenders have to come towards him and engage it, and then he can play it off and pass it off to people that are free. Or, again, if you kind of stand up him, he can obviously hit a shot from long range as well. And I think he was doing that a little bit more. There was a nice little interchange with him, and I think it was Madueke and Marino, a little 1-2 that nearly created a chance. And I think that's what I was looking to see in this game, and more kind of chances from open play. Even though we didn't create too much, I think that kind of build-up play was a bit more encouraging, considering what we've seen in previous games where you kind of have that kind of robotic, formulaic kind of Odegaard gets the ball, passes it to the right winger, someone might make an overlap and he chips a ball in. Do you know what I'm saying? We've kind of seen it already. So a bit of versatility was kind of nice to see in that first half. And again, I feel like Arsenal did dominate the game. Didn't really create too many chances. I think Marino definitely should have scored. Came from a set piece, kind of ricocheted off a Nottingham Forest defender, and he was through on goal. Good saved by themselves, but I think Marino will be disappointed he didn't score. But we did score in the first half, and what a goal! Take a bow. Zubi with a screamer. Martin Zubi, ball comes in by Madueke, the corner, clears away, and on the volley, not half volley, on the volley, man hits it like a rocket into the back of the net. His first ever goal for Arsenal.
And what a goal. What a way to open your account for a new club, man. And a fantastic technique as well. Great goal. Great goal. And it opened the scoring up. And yeah, he had another obviously opportunity where he had another volley that just went over the bar afterwards. But yeah, man, fantastic finish by Zubi, and hopefully there's more to come from him. And yeah, we go into the second half. Obviously, again, also go into halftime. Rightfully so in the lead, much the better team. But I definitely wanted to see more. Eze wasn't really in the game. Gyökeres was in the game. And I said at halftime, I need to see these guys in the game a bit more. And lo and behold, literally 40 seconds into the second half, it's a ball by Calafiori. Straight ball over the top into space. And this is where you need to use these guys like Eze, like Gyökeres. You need to put them into space early. That kind of build-up, kind of slow possession plays doesn't really suit those kind of guys. They're more like impact players that needs a lot of space and time to really do their best work. And I feel like in this game, it was kind of evident. Ball over the top quickly by Calafiori. Eze with a fantastic ball across goal. And this is why you have a striker, guys. This is why you need a striker in the box. Because, again, he's in there, he finishes it off, and it makes it 2-0, and it kind of relieves the pressure off the game. Because now we're 2-0 up. The second half just started, and now there's a bit more wiggle room for us to be a bit more relaxed and maybe just contain the kind of 2-goal lead because we've got a bit of a cushion. But yeah, fantastic play all around, and great to see a goal by another goal by Gyökeres, and great to see another goal in open play by Arsenal that was actually really well set up. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't relying on a set piece or a corner. We actually kind of built up a goal. But yeah, fantastic. And then again, Gyökeres kind of built a bit more confidence then. There was a chance where he obviously hit the post, where it was a good, nice little 1-2 between him and Madueke. I'm going to obviously shout out Madueke. I thought he was very, very good in this game. Taking on his fullback. He had Morata on toast. He was cooking them left, right, and centre to the point where obviously they had to move him into centre back when obviously Morello got an injury. And then Nico Williams dealt with him a little bit better, but even so, he was getting obviously running past him as well to the point where he got a yellow card. Nico Williams too. So fantastic performance by Madueke, in my opinion. Did what he needed to do. Go past your fullback, be threatening, puts in a couple of good dangerous balls. It was actually good defending by Milinkovic and Morello that really kind of stopped Forest conceding more chances in the first half, if we're being honest. So yeah, I thought he was very, very good. I got to shout out Gabriel Mascara as well. Fantastic defensive display by them, man. We kept a clean sheet, but that was obviously because of them as well, because they were putting in blocks and tackles and interceptions and being progressive on the ball as well. And I've got to shout out Mascara, man. This is the second game now. Obviously not getting carried away. It's only 2 games, but I've been very impressed with him. And I was impressed with him in pre-season. Not only there's elements of his game all around where I'm very impressed with him in terms of his composure on the ball, in terms of his anticipation, obviously his pace as well, his strength, his confidence in 1v1 situations. He backed himself to win the ball and be aggressive. Yeah, I was very impressed with him, man, as well. But so big him up, shout him out too. I thought he had a very good game. I thought also Mendy had a good game as well, despite the goals. Obviously, he got onto his 3rd goal as well. Obviously, Trossard and Martinelli come on for Madueke and Eze. Trossard with a great ball into the box and a fantastic header. Takes a little bit of deflection off a Nottingham Forest player, but into the back of the net. Pass sells in the top corner. Fantastic. And yeah, great, man. Really, really happy to see it. That makes it 3-0 and a very, very competent victory and a good performance by Arsenal as well, man. Very acute and defensively. Only that one kind of chance where it kind of ricocheted off Chris Wood's kind of chest. And Raya made a fantastic save. God obviously mentioned it as well. Sensational save, tipping it onto the bar. That was at 2-0. Very, very crucial save, man, because again, that could have been an issue where if they get back to 2-1, bit more pressure on the game, etc., etc. But fantastic save. That's the only thing that Raya had to do. And overall, a very good victory, man, and some good performances in the team, in the Arsenal team. I think I'm trying to think of any kind of negatives. I think Calafiori, that's probably his worst kind of performance this season. I think he started the season well, but I think defensively, again, you kind of see kind of the worries by Arsenal fans in terms of he got caught out a bit too much this game, got yellow carded in behind. So that's definitely something you've got to keep an eye on for sure. But yeah, other than that, man, I think it was a very, very positive game, a good game, and a good to see Eze get an assist as well. Obviously, Gyökeres getting back on the score sheet too. And obviously, Zubi getting 2 goals himself as well. So yeah, all around, a lot of our new signings played well in the game. And we move on to obviously Bilbao on Tuesday, man. But you guys can comment, let me know what you think about the performance and obviously the game as well in itself, how you think Arsenal performed. And yeah, it's been your boy Tops. Don't hate to play at the game. And until next time, people, I'm out. Peace and love.